In this video, we will go over the answer and explanation to the coding exercise. The problem states given an integer n, return true if it is a power of 2. Otherwise, return false. It is also clarified that an integer n is a power of 2 if there exists an integer x, such that n equals 2 to the x. Let's think about how we would go about solving this problem. First, let's start by considering the powers of 2. 2 to the 0th power is 1. 2 to the first power is 2. 2 to the second power, or 2 squared, is 4. 2 to the third is 8. 2 to the fourth is 16. 2 to the fifth is 32. 2 to the sixth is 64, and so on. Notice that if you take any of these numbers and keep dividing it by 2, you'll eventually get a value of 1. Therefore, one of our base cases for our is power of 2 function will be if n equals 1, we will return true. Next, we need to account for if we divide the number by 2 over and over, and it ends up not being a power of 2. Another way to say this is that when the number is divided by 2, we are left with a remainder. For example, 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. So our second base case will be if n modulus 2 does not equal 0. If that is the case, we will return false. Now that we have defined our base cases, we need to write code that will progress towards them each time the function is called. In this case, we will divide n by 2. Using the divide equals operator allows us to both divide n by 2 and assign the new value to it all in one step. Finally, we need to make a recursive call to the function. Let's return the result of is power of 2 with n passed in. When we run the code to test our solution, notice that it is correct.